Can I just be completely honest with you guys? During this video right here, you guys are not going to like me anymore.
Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fatal J. Back like I left something, and I'm glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here. And it's been a long time since I made a straight up video like this, because your boy Fatal J been getting back in the live streams and shorts. But this video right here is going to be about how James Gunn is actually saving the DCEU or DCU, since the title has changed. You know how that go. And I know how you guys feeling out there. You're saying, Fatal J, you was the biggest Snyderverse fan known to man. Biggest Zack Snyder fan known to man. Well, I still am, but I understand business too. I'm taking myself out of the fan realm. I'm taking the emotions out of it. And from a business standpoint, James Gunn did the right thing by rebooting the franchise, recasting Superman, recasting potentially Gal Gadot and all those joints, and I'm going to break that down. So you're going to want to watch this video from the beginning all the way to the end, because what that does for me, it helps me in the algorithm. If you want that hardcore pure truth, get me in the algorithm so I can speak the truth and not like these other channels out here who lie to try to make other people feel good about themselves. I don't do that. I speak that truth. Also, what I need you to do, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. Because when you hit that bell, it makes your boy Fatal J feel oh so good and oh so swell. And if you think I'm bringing a pain on this video, make sure beside the like and dislike button, hit that super thanks button. Also, check out my Patreons and check out my memberships. They're also in the description below too. Now, let's get into the video right here. So, yeah. James Gunn, the Kevin Feige of DC Studios. He pretty much shaking it up, talking to fans, telling people this and this and that. But this past week, he dropped a nuclear bomb on everybody when he finally said out there. He had a meeting with Henry Cavill, and in this meeting, he let people know he want a younger Superman. Thank you, Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill answered back with a post on Instagram, pretty much saying, hey, thank you. I'm not gonna no longer be Superman. And that's how it went. He handled it real classy. I like that about Henry Cavill. Always been a good dude out there in the media. Now, fans went mad. People said James Gunn is destroying the DCU. It's nowhere it's gonna be dope. It's nowhere it's gonna happen. You're speaking straight from emotions. You're pissed off. I can understand that. And you have that right to be mad and angry or sad and depressed. But look at Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill has moved on. Look at Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder has moved on. Now, a lot of people out there are saying, well, the Snyderverse was the only thing that could make it work. Before the Snyderverse, years before Zack Snyder was even born, you still had the characters of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, etc. You still had those characters right there. So the DC is going to live on whether Zack is a part of it or not. Do I want Zack a part of it? Of course I do. Do I want Henry Cavill a part of the DCU? Yes, I do. But from a business standpoint, that can't happen. The person that everybody needs to blame out there is not James Gunn. It's not James Gunn. James Gunn is only cleaning up the mess. Remember Dave Zaslav. He said he's cleaning up the mess. James Gunn is cleaning up the mess that Walter Hamada made. For instance, they hired Zack Snyder to make this DCU, this connected universe, just like Marvel is doing. A continuity of these characters in different movies, films. Then it came to a point where Walter Hamada said, we're going to shut that down and we're only going to focus on solo films. Well, when that happened, that was a soft reboot to a lot of franchises like Wonder Woman 84, for instance, which screwed up everything that came before. So now the DCEU is a complete mess. And what James Gunn wants to do, he wants to just scrub it all and start over again. If you start over again, you can build from the ground up and make something big and something dope. Also, I'm just going to put this out there because I'm a Snyderhead and I've been deep into the fandom, deep into the infighting. It's been a ton of infighting within the Snyderverse. A lot of people who just are not satisfied with them getting the Snyder Cut. You have people out there that's going crazy, saying they're going to boycott this, boycott that. How is these characters are going to grow? How is this DC, your favorite characters, going to be on the same level as Marvel, if not surpass them, if we keep boycotting these films? Now, at the same time, I'm going to play the double-edged sword. I'm not interested in watching The Flash now since Henry Cavill and none of those people are in it. They said Henry Cavill and Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, and Superman is not going to be in Flash. They took them out the cut. They got cut out. I'm not interested in seeing it. But lo and behold, you know everybody is still going to watch the Flash movie. You know everybody is still going to watch the Shazam movie. And you know everybody is going to watch the Aquaman Lost Kingdom movie. Right now, we're just coming from a place of change. People can't take change. That's a human nature. Change is hard on people. But it's a thing that it must be done. James Gunn, when he's in those DC offices, he knew he was going to get a backlash from telling everybody that Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. He knew it was coming. He knew that the Snyderverse fans was coming for his neck. He knew it was coming. But that's a businessman for you. That's a professional for you. He had to cut that out. He had to cut it out for the reasons of people getting confused of what's going on. It's just a big, gigantic mess. And I'm sorry to say, even though I want Justice League 2, yes, I wanted Justice League 3 from Zack Snyder himself, but everything still will be a mess. We got a Joker film right here. We got Matt Reeves' Batman going on. It's just so much going on, and it's not structured. It's not organized. Everybody want the air cut. I want the error cut. But James Gunn have already started another Suicide Squad, a monster with Peacemaker, and you have the right not to like these films. You have a right not to like these shows. But I still believe, give this guy a shot, because he's starting from the ground up and he's cleaning other people's mess. Warner messed up DC bad. They even messed up a lot of the parts in Man of Steel and BVS. A lot of stuff that Zack Snyder didn't want to do, they told Zack, put that in there anyway. He had to take that. Now, you have Zack Snyder himself. He's working on the Rebel Moon. He's working on Army of the Dead. He has a Norse God show that's coming out. If you're that pissed off at Warner Brothers, at DC, if you're that pissed off at David Zaslav, Warner Brothers Discovery, then support these upcoming indie films that's coming out by Zack Snyder. Make Zack Snyder Rebel Moon one of the biggest things that dropped on television, on streaming, in the movies. Make it a big thing. Show up. Put up or shut up. That's the thing right there. Because the numbers didn't show with Black Adam. Henry Cavill, a part of the Snyderverse, he showed up. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? People did not show up to watch that. Whether you was boycotting or you didn't want to see it, you still didn't show up when the chance of the Snyderverse popped up. Black Adam, if it would have hit $1 billion in the box office, I think they would have reconsidered Zack Snyder's Justice League. But people did not show up. That's just a business. When people don't show up, when the money is not there, then you have to change tactics. The thing about it, a lot of people out there think they know business. You don't know business. You don't know how to run billion-dollar companies. That's why these people are here. I'm not mad, and I'm not going off, and I'm not attacking anybody, because I am a fan too. And I've never been owner of a billion-dollar company, but I understand why they're doing this reboot. So yes, I went hard on this. You guys let me know. You guys let me know what's your thought on this. Do you think Fatal J is wrong? He don't know what he's talking about. He's dumb. Fatal J is stupid. Or do you think I got a point that James Gunn can clean it up? We won't see a James Gunn film until 2024. Just really think about that. So get back at your boy Fatal J. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell. Because every time you hit that notification bell, it makes your boy Fatal J feel oh so good and oh so swell. And I'm out of here. Ninja Vanny.